Hello! Today we're going to set business goals that are keepers, so we'll actually achieve them. It's time to get real. I'm a planner. I love taking pen to paper. It's straight up fun for me. But the doing, not as much fun. I've learned a long time ago that my strength was in planning for what I wanted, and once that thrill was over, I didn't always enjoy carrying out the plans that I'd set. Planning doesn't create a strong business, getting shit done does. So thankfully, I figured that out. Do you love to plan but suffer from lack of action? As an owner, you've got to establish markers for your business. Goal setting is imperative. It's impossible to know if you've reached your definition of success if you don't set what that is in the first place. And if you don't set goals for the growth of your business, it won't grow as fast as it could. So why waste time? So here's how to set business goals that are keepers. Number one, set realistic numbers. Choose numbers that are attainable, or you'll quickly realize that you won't be reaching them and become discouraged. You'll give up. Yes, it's fun to dream of adding 1,000 people to your email list the first month you start blogging, but it's not a reasonable number. Set a goal of 100. Still a stretch, but it'll hold you accountable to marketing your blog. You'll have a better idea at the end of the month if your number should be adjusted after auditing your results and the effort that it took. If you don't set goals that are realistic, then failure is going to find you. Give yourself a first, few wins, then you can reach for the stars. Number two, have visual and written reminders. You've heard of a vision board, correct? Great. Make sure you use one. It's a good idea to keep a few photos on your desk or wall of all the nice things that you intend to buy once you've made it. For me, that's a black Jag. But I think it's a better idea to post your written goals and the numbers on your board. And what I mean is, I don't know about you, but it only teases me to see that beautiful car posted on my wall since I don't quite own it yet. I'm motivated to work harder if I know the exact price of it. I know that I have to sell 40 of my ABCs of Blogging coaching package in order to buy it. Oh my God, I can't believe it costs that much. And if you want to help me out to reach my goal, go ahead and work with me. You can check out my Work With Me page. Make sure you write down the actual metrics that you need to reach on your board. Writing tells your brain that it's important. So if you insist on using that glossy photo of the 4-carat diamond or the car, then post it, but make sure that you know the actual price and write that down beside it, and then write down how many ebooks or products that you intend to sell so that you can buy it. Number three, make sure the goals motivate you. When I was deciding what I wanted to create with this site, my goals were large enough to motivate me, but not discourage me. While I'm still earning income from my parenting site, money isn't the first reason that I opened this new business. Helping other women build their own blogs for their business is a more successful idea, or the reason that I wanted to do this. I set a goal of helping a certain number of women, 1,000 to be exact, and helping others motivates me and is part of my why. I look forward to working this goal every day. I just couldn't imagine letting it slip away. Now, don't think that income isn't one of my goals. Obviously, it is. Most people start businesses to, have income. But I'm starting, this site, which, now is about 6 months old, at a big fat zero. So I do have some goals based on money. Everyone always talks about that elusive 6-figure mark, and that's certainly on my wish list. But to be truthful, it's just not number one at this point. Other goals are taking precedence. Number four, set quarterly goals a la the 12-week year style. So setting goals to accomplish in a shorter time frame will ensure that you keep on track and exceed them. I'm sorry, but yearly goals will do nothing to motivate you because you'll pretty much spend the entire 12 months knowing that you have all the time in the world to reach them. And then you won't, probably. I know that I wouldn't. I prefer to set monthly goals that I measure every quarter. So essentially, 3-month goals. So if you want to grow your email list like I do, then post your goal as 150 subscribers, which over the quarter breaks down to about 50 a month. Doesn't that seem much more doable than saying, I need to have 600 and that's staring you in the face? Work your goals quarterly, then start over. There's a great book, The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran, that tells you to work your tushy off for 12 weeks, do a little recovery and audit, updates, rest for a bit, and then start all over again. Just makes more sense. Number 5, set business goals that are smart. You already know these rules, but they bear repeating, so don't be afraid to drill down. First one, S, specific. Do not be vague. M, measurable. Don't say I want to blog more. Say I want to produce 3 blog posts each week. A is attainable. Number 1 above. Make sure that it's something you can reach so that you're not failing. Relevant, which is R, make it make sense for your business. And T, time bound, which just means you need to set a deadline so that you know when you have actually reached that goal. And lastly, number 6, separate your business goals from your others. So I always set goals for different areas of my life. My business, my home, my family, self-care, they all round out the list. Everyone is important, however, reaching my business goals directly impacts my livelihood. If I don't grow my business, then I can't contribute to the inner workings of my family budget. And we're all pretty fond of eating every single day. The goals that I've set outside of my blog will improve my life, but they aren't necessities, they're like enhancements. So if I lose 10 pounds, great for me. If I don't, no worries. If I want to paint the living room, that'd be perfect and beautiful and fresh, but the color that I have right now is also fine. Keep your non-negotiables separate, and their prominence will naturally make them more impactful. Make the business goals stand out. Make sure that you set business goals that are keepers. Spend thoughtful time when you're establishing them. Do what you have to do. Wake up before the kids on the weekend. Heat up that dark roast coffee. Curl up on the couch. Grab your favorite notebook and just dream about where you'd like to be in 90 days, because we want to set quarterly goals. Dream about what you'd like in a year or 5 years from now, but work the plan based on the next quarter. Feels good, doesn't it? Anyway, tell me, in the comments below how you work your goals, or even what your goals are. Let's all have some fun dreaming together. See ya.